Welcome to a Legal and Financial Minute or Two. I'm Andrea Witt.
And I'm Stephen Spano.
Tax season is here, and whether you've been filing for decades or you're still figuring it all out, there are some important things every taxpayer should know before sitting down to file their 2025 return. We're going to walk you through the most important ones in plain language, no jargon.
And the good news is, for most people, filing doesn't have to be complicated. Let's start with the single most important concept, the standard deduction.
The standard deduction is the amount the IRS automatically lets you subtract from your income before calculating what you owe. For the 2025 tax year, that amount has gone up. It's now $15,750 for single filers and $31,500 for married couples filing jointly. For most people, simply taking the standard deduction is the easiest and most beneficial choice. You don't need to track every receipt.
This year also brings some very new tax deductions that many people don't know about. If you earned tip income or overtime pay in 2025, there are new deductions for both, including up to $25,000 on tips for qualifying workers. These are new, so the IRS is still issuing guidance on some of the specific details. So if either of these applies to you, it may be worth speaking with a tax professional to make sure you're claiming them correctly.
And here's something wonderful for our viewers 65 and older. There is a new senior deduction of $6,000 that you can take on top of your standard deduction. If you're a married couple and both spouses are 65 or older, that's $12,000 in additional deductions. This is available for tax years 2025 through 2028. There are income limits, so check with your tax preparer to confirm that you qualify.
And though the IRS's free tax filing program has been eliminated, you may still be able to file for free if your household has an adjusted gross income of $89,000 through private companies, the AARP Tax Assistance Program, and other programs. And we'll put up a list at the end of today's segments. But remember, tax preparation fees can add up, so it's worth checking before you pay anyone.
Did anything change in your life during 2025? Marriage, divorce, a new baby, buying a home, starting a new job, or losing one? Life changes can significantly affect your return, often in your favor. A new child, for example, may qualify you for the child tax credit, which reduces what you owe dollar for dollar. These are things worth exploring carefully or discussing with a professional.
And retirement plans are another crucial area where people often miss out. If you contributed to a 401k or an IRA during 2025, those contributions may reduce your taxable income. Even if retirement feels far away, putting money into these accounts now is one of the smartest ways to lower your tax bill today while building security for tomorrow.
We also want to address something that causes a lot of unnecessary stress: owing money when you file. If you owe taxes this April, it doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It simply means more was earned than was withheld during the year. The IRS offers payment plans, and they are far more flexible than most people expect. Don't let the fear of owing keep you from filing on time, because filing late adds penalties on top of anything you owe.
Speaking of filing late, the deadline to file your 2025 federal tax return is April 15th of this year, 2026. If you need more time, you can easily request a free 6-month extension, which will give you until October 15th. But remember, this extension just gives you more time to file, not more time to pay the taxes that you're owed. Any taxes owed are still due in April.
Let's wrap up with 5 simple steps to get your taxes done right. First, gather your documents, W-2s, 1099 forms, and records of any deductions or credits you plan to claim.
And second, let's check whether you qualify for any of the free programs providing tax preparation assistance before you pay for software or a preparer.
Third, look into the new deductions for 2025 regarding tips, overtime, and the senior deduction, and see if any apply to you.
And fourth, let's make sure your retirement contributions are accounted for. They could meaningfully lower what you owe.
And fifth, if you owe money, don't panic and don't delay. File on time and ask about a payment plan if you need one.
Remember, tax season doesn't have to be something you dread. A little preparation goes a long way, and there is help, often free help, available. You don't have to navigate it alone.
Join us next time when we'll bring you more knowledge and tools to help protect your health, your assets, your income, and your independence.
Questions or suggestions? Contact Spano, DeWicki & Witt at 781-231-7800 or through help@spanodewickiwitt.com.
Thanks so much for watching. Take good care, everyone.